Hello everyone, and welcome to whatever episode, I believe I'm on 5 now, of Road to Max Zerk. As you guys can see, I'm actually up to 83 range after I used most of my chins. I'm down to 3,000 chins left, so I'm guessing this will get me to 85. So all those of you who did guess in the comments, I think a couple people said like around 80, so you're probably pretty close. My original guess was around 85. So that's pretty nice, pretty on top of my goals there. As you can see, my magic is 92. And I'm also going to start working on my crafting and my whatever the fuck other shit I need, my mining. I'm probably going to do that today so I can hopefully get lunars as soon as I can. I might actually do it this weekend. It's still pretty early on Saturday. Friday was kind of rough because I was out doing shit, real life shit, because, I have a life, I promise. But yeah, so now I'm just kind of sitting here doing this and going to finish up my chinning this morning. Maybe go for a fire cape run, not sure. It could happen, and then I'm going to go hopefully get rune gloves and be able to get lunars this weekend. Those are my goals. Those are my big goals. So I'm going to try and do that. And yeah, so I guess I'll update you guys when I get some accomplishments in mining or some shit like that. I don't know. So like I just showed you guys in the last clip, I actually had a few thousand chins left, but I was already 83 range, and I was like, you know what, the first time I did my fire cape on my Zerk, like my original account when it was a Zerk, I believe I was 81. So I decided, you know what, fuck it. I managed to get to Jad on my first attempt. And as you can see in the chat, I was just kind of tight. I didn't have my headset on or anything, it would have distracted me, but my anxiety kicked in. And my hands were getting shaky and everything, but I got to Jad. So I waited a little bit to see if Jad would come to me. He did not, so I looked for him. I was actually glad to see that he was trapped behind the Italy rock, so I got a very good Jad spawn. I was really lucky in that sense. And just had to focus on my prayer flicking. I was talking to myself out loud. I was like, okay, mage, range, mage, range, mage, range. Luckily, no one else in my house was home because they probably would have thought I was crazy because I was literally just sitting there hearing the Jad sounds and just talking to myself saying mage, range. But in case the music in the back has not given it away yet, I did struggle with Jad, and you guys will see that in a second here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and stop talking, and you guys can see what happens. Lol, JK. I actually killed him. First try kill Jad, and that is the hardest thing on this series that I would have ever anticipated having to do. So the rest of this series should be smooth sailing. Probably gonna get my rune gloves this weekend as well, and maybe even vengeance. I actually did DC 3 times on my way to Jad, but luckily, I managed to get back in, or I already had the things trapped on that wave. But yeah, so fuck yes, fire cape, yes. So I decided to prioritize mining, and as you guys can see right here, my screen region's off a little bit, I'll fix that in a minute. As you can see, this is a beautiful inventory, and this is why I prioritize mining. I know that it's not really the most efficient thing to mine here, it's not the most efficient way to mine, you're supposed to do the power mining of the blah 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 blah. Yeah, well, I prefer to do it this way. I don't know why. It's nicer too, because then I can always go back, get a little bit of crafting XP. Plus, on top of that, I can make them into recoils and dueling rings, all of which I'm gonna need later anyway. So I might as well just mine them, or I could sell and make a little bit of money, which I know it's more worthwhile just to get through the mining faster, make money other ways. But this is just the most enjoyable way for me to do mining. Well, I know I haven't updated you guys in a while, but I actually just I'll show you my stats. It was late. I stayed up pretty late doing it, so that's why I didn't record it last night. But as you can see, I got 60 mining, so I finished that off. Also finished off 61 crafting, and then did 50 construction this morning too. So, making them gains, and then I also did about 7 or 8 quests just now, because, I'm starting to work my way to rune gloves. I think I'm also going to have to do the prereq to start legends, since I don't want to do the monkey madness one to get 70 cooking yet. I feel like the legends one might be easier. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll figure that out relatively soon. And yeah, I'm gonna get rune gloves, and then gonna do lunar diplomacy, and I should be able to PK. I mean, I can pot venge for a while until my splash casting gets me up to 94 magic, so it's kind of cool. So I might end up being able to PK by the end of today. And FYI, today is Sunday for me, so it's the 9th of November, because I know this video is probably not going to be uploaded today, but still, throwing it out there. You ever just want to rage your damn head off? What I recommend doing is RFD with a stupid little fucking kitten that doesn't mature, because this shit's annoying as fuck. And then when you actually catch a rat, all you get is the same spices you already have. Thanks. This shit's annoying. I've had this cat out for 6 hours and it's not turned into a goddamn actual cat. It's just a stupid little kitten. Fucking throwing this bitch in the river after I'm done with this quest. Okay, so that took a little while. I've done about, I'd say 10 quests so far today. Maybe 12. We're up to 105 quest points and I have 6 things to turn in. Then I'm going to have to go do Family Crest so I can start the Legends quest, and then I can do that one. So, okay, the dwarf is the rock cake. So let's just get a bunch of quest points here. Bam, quest points. Pirate Pete. Pirate Pete is fish cake. Gotta always right-click these things, man. Oh, cooking level. I actually burned one of the things, and it took so long to have to remake it. It was so annoying. There's 38 smithing, which is actually nice because I have to get 40 for that one thing. I have to get 40 for the quest I have to do for Family Crest. This is actually nice. I'm just raking the XP right now. 20 farming from that. And now we gotta use this thing on this guy. Bam. Just raking in all the quest points, man. Look at that, quest complete in all these levels. Alright, we got Lumberage Guide. Bam. And now we gotta use this on Stupid Dave, which I had to do with a kitten. It was so annoying. Alright. There we go. 111 quest points now. That's pretty nice. Now I'm gonna have to go, like I said, I'm gonna have to go do Family Crest, which is not that hard of a quest. So I need to get 40 smithing, so this shouldn't take too long. Note to self. Killing a black dragon with 60 attack. Not fun. Not even slightly. But let's go get our rune gloves. I'm probably not going to work on getting barrels gloves for a little while, although my quest points are getting up there. I should be at 113 after this. Still have to do Lunar Diplomacy, Recruitment Drive, and I believe Making History to finish off my 52 prayer, as well as getting Vengeance. So I'm probably going to try and do that tonight. Should be able to do it. But let's go and use this Brûlé Supreme. I would have cried if I emptied it on this bitch. Thank you, sir. Now let's go buy like 10 rune gloves. Oh, I got a cooking level from it too. Nice. Saves me a cooking level later. So I've been literally questing like all day. It's been kind of a bitch. Really not as bad as you think, because once you've done these quests like 3 times, this is literally the 3rd time I've been doing these quests. It's really not that bad. So let's just go and buy 5 of these. Okay, I can't buy 5 of them. Well, let's buy 3 for now. It should be fine. Moving on. Well, this should actually be another big milestone right here. I don't know. I think there might be a cutscene. I hope not. Fuck, there's a cutscene. Well, this is another big milestone. And never mind, no cutscene. Awesome. And that's why. 52 prayer, which means we now have smite. It's pretty cool. One more thing I have to do now, and that's Lunar Diplomacy. I actually kind of saved that. I mean, like, I still have to get Barrows Gloves and, get 99 Strength, but 99 Strength basically AFKing and Nightmare Zone. 99 Range is basically just chinning. So those are both pretty basic, although I fucking hate chinning now. I don't know why. I don't enjoy it anymore. But now, Barrows Gloves is just a couple quests, honestly. I already have 120 quest points now. After Lunar Diplomacy, I think he gives 2 or 3, I don't know. Maybe he only gives 1, I honestly have no idea. So, Lunar Diplomacy is what I'm going to do last, and the reason it's last is for 2 reasons. Reason 1 is actually because, I thought it'd be cool to be like the last quest I do for this, episode or something like that. And reason 2 is because I totally forgot that I had to do it, and I finished this, I was about to finish this quest earlier, and I was all excited. I'm like, cool, I can go PKing, and I'm like, oh, wait. Just kidding, I still have to get Vengeance. Moving on.